Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a tad slightly little bit different than what I normally do. Today I'm going to do a makeup and hair look for you guys, not necessarily a tutorial, just more of a talk through. And today I'm making a video in response to Jackie Aina's video about skin bleaching and the issues of colorism in the Black community today. If you guys have not already subscribed, make sure you guys go ahead and do that. Click the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. And yeah, let's jump right into this video. So as you guys, I'm sure, are already aware, a celebrity named Blac Chyna, she is a reality star. She has a child by Tyga and she has a child by Rob Kardashian. So she decided to become the face of a collection of skin bleaching cream. The cream is called Whitnicious. And it is created by a Caribbean woman. I think either she's Caribbean or African, and her name is escaping me right now. Dencia is her name. So so the toner that I'm using today is by WIGS. This is the toner I always use, and the chapstick I put on is just EOS. It's just one of their chapsticks because my lips have been extremely dry. I live here in the DMV area and it has just been extremely cold and my lips are like shell shocked. I put on my Preventage cream, and that's also by WIGS. It's just a facial cream. And today I'm going to use, I thought it was appropriate to use the Jackie Aina Too Faced Foundation in Butter Pecan. So I'm also going to use my Makeup Revolution. This is in shade F16, which is like very dark for me, but together these two colors make a decent shade for me. This was more of like my summer routine, but I still can make it work. So yeah, these two decided to team up and create this skin bleaching cream. And they literally targeted the cream to launch in Nigeria. Where, if you don't know, African countries and Caribbean countries have a huge epidemic of skin bleaching. It is like such a terrible epidemic in the Caribbean, which, if any of you guys don't know, my father's side of my family is from St. Thomas. So I am Caribbean as well, from the US Virgin Islands. And skin bleaching there is so bad to the point where, I don't know if you all are aware of the artist Spice. She's a dancehall artist from Jamaica, and she actually made a song about colorism in the Black community, and especially in the Caribbean, how it is so deeply ingrained into the psyche of Caribbean people. They actually will do things like telling their daughters that are dark skinned not to have a baby by a dark skinned man. Your children will come out black, your children will be blackies. And this is the terminology that is used in the culture. And this is like the psyche and the mindset of so many people in the culture, that the darker you are, the worse it is. The darker you are, the uglier you are. And it's so deeply ingrained into the culture that these skin bleaching creams go there and they literally sell out. People will literally do harm to their bodies, their skin, and just risk it all, risk all of this negative things in terms of their health and their well-being and their welfare. Some of these creams are so strong that they not only will bleach your skin and lighten your skin, but they will so deeply destroy the skin itself that you literally get burned prior to getting bleached, or you know, it's happening all at the same time. There is a documentary on Facebook about skin bleaching in the Caribbean, and if I can find the link for it, I will. And this documentary went around probably like 4 or 5 years ago. It's a long time ago, but it definitely opened the eyes of Americans and people all around the world of how horrible the skin bleaching epidemic is in the Caribbean. And I know it's just as bad in many African countries. So this is a concern that like is very close to my heart. And I felt the need to just say my opinion on it and speak about it. I also have a very brown-skinned little girl. She is 9 years old, and I would just hate to see her feel like she is so worthless and so unhappy with the skin that she's in that she would feel the need or the desire to bleach her skin so that she could be more beautiful. I think that notion that we need to be lighter to be more beautiful is all around us. It's everywhere, and it's in our own culture. And so when we have a platform, like I have a platform to speak about it, I'm gonna say my opinion, and I'm gonna remind, even if it's just one person, just like Jackie was saying, even if it's just one person out of the 31,000 subscribers that I have, and out of the 20-some thousand followers I have on Instagram, if only just one person can hear this and hear it and it actually make a difference, then it's worth it. Black is beautiful, and it doesn't matter what shade of black it is. It can be dark skinned, it can be medium skinned, it can be brown skinned, light skinned. Black is beautiful. The shade that God doesn't make any mistakes. The shade that you were born to be is the shade that you are. Don't feel like you need to lighten your skin and change your skin tone to feel that you will be accepted. You will be better liked by men. You will be better liked by people. You will have more opportunities in this world if you're light skinned. No, no. You are beautiful. Brown, black, dark, medium, light, whatever shade it is you are beautiful. And these creams are not only perpetuating this concept that the lighter you are, the more beautiful you are, it's also perpetuating colorism in the black community. And so looking at someone like Blac Chyna, who has an opportunity, yes, she had an opportunity to make money. And yes, I understand the argument. Whether Blac Chyna is promoting the skin bleaching cream or not, the cream is going to be here and people are going to buy it. And you know what? That's probably true. You know, people are going to see a way to make money. People will always find a way to make money off of other people's downfall. There's just always that opportunity to make money off of people's downfall and their insecurities. So if that's what you choose to monetize, more power to you. But then you just better be ready for the backlash. You had better be ready for the backlash, because when you're doing something to my community that I love and hold very dear to me, and especially to predominantly amount of dark-skinned black women, you are targeting your own community pretty much exclusively. I mean, skin bleaching creams are in Asia as well, because there are dark-skinned Asians, there are dark-skinned Native Americans, there are dark-skinned Spanish women and men, and it's not just women, it's men as well that bleach their skin. A very popular Caribbean artist named Vybz Kartel, he bleached his skin, and I believe his son did as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe his son did as well. So men do it too. It's not just women, but it is a larger predominance of women doing it, and black African, African Caribbean women doing it. I just went ahead and used this is my Makeup Revolution. This is in shade C11. And then I also want to add my Shea Moisture. This is in Toast, just to brighten it a little bit more. When you're targeting my community, then, you know, I feel the need to speak about it. And I'm just so glad that we have people like Jackie Aina, like Lovely T, like Justin J, who speak out on these things, like Adrian Expression, who, you know, educate and use their platform not only for, you know, news broadcasting and giving, you know, different updates about different things, and also about beauty. Jackie's channel is mainly about beauty, but they also use it to, you know, spread a message. And I really take solace in that, and I love those channels because of that, and I want to do more of that here on my channel as well. So if you all have an opinion about skin bleaching, if you have an opinion about colorism in the Black community, I really want you to leave it down below so we can start a discussion about how we could possibly change some of these lifelong you know, things that we believe in about skin color, about race, about dark skin and colorism, and, you know, dark skin being ugly. The darker your skin is, the uglier you are. And, you know, I just don't believe that in any way, shape, or form. And I feel like there's so much of a stigma around dark skin that anything we can do to uplift someone that is within our community that has been ostracized, I feel like we need to do it. I'm not necessarily considered a dark-skinned woman. I would consider myself a medium brown, you know, medium or brown-skinned woman. So I can't say that I understand 100% what it feels like to be a dark-skinned woman, but I do know that I am raising a dark-skinned little girl in any way, shape, or form that I can uplift her and make her have the highest of self-esteem and the highest of self-respect and the most way that she can love the skin that she's in. That's what I'm going to do. You know, that's what I'm going to do. And anything that comes against that or says something opposite of that message, I'll rebuke that from now until the end of time. I will absolutely rebuke that because I don't believe it, first of all, and never have. I've never been the type of person who, you know, there is a certain type of people in the Black community that when they get upset with someone or angry at someone, you know, their true colors will come out. They will attack that person at the most hurtful place that they feel like they can do that. And in the Black community, a lot of times, people that are disgusting human beings like that and truly believe in that being Black is ugly, that being dark skinned is a negative thing, they will attack you there. That's the first place that they will go. You know, they're arguing with you, fussing, fighting with you. The first thing they go do is call you a blackie, a black ass, your dark ass. They're going to say all those types of things to you to try to tear you down. And that's how you can, you know and understand that colorism in our community is real, because people will attack you there first, you know, as opposed to saying, you know, I don't like you. I have an argument or gripe with you because you took my man or because you did this, you did that. No, I just don't like you because you Black. I just don't like you because you dark and ugly and you ain't never gonna have nobody, or, you know, just saying ridiculous things like that. Or, you know, grandmothers telling their kid, don't go in the sun. You already too Black as it is. Don't go out there in that sun. Make sure you cover your skin up. You gonna get Black. It's summertime. You gonna get Black. Like, those messages over and over again, saying that to children, saying that to people, is what ingrains in us that I can't be dark. Being dark is bad. Not only in our own community are we getting those messages, but we're also getting it outside of our community. You know, anytime that you see a commercial with a mixed race or racially ambiguous child, you think little kids don't understand and see that big, bouncy, wide curls, lighter skin, you know, that's what's beautiful. They understand. People understand that. They understand those messages. And it's not in the Black community. That's everywhere. You know? And the representation of all different types of Black people is so important. Representation is key. I mean, in beauty and fashion, we still not there yet. You know, I see it all the time. You go on these websites to buy, you know, virgin hair or bundles or whatever. Some of these companies have the most disrespectful names on there. You know, it'll say, Afro kinky hair for Black women or something ridiculous like that. And you know, a lot of times it's these Chinese companies or these companies overseas who have a language barrier and don't understand, but you know, it's still there. And as much as I can, I bring that to their attention. Like, you need to change the names of these listings of products that you're trying to sell, because I know you may not understand it, but it is disrespectful to have a whole entire section of hair and weave that's for African people. Like, what does that even mean? You know, and so here on my platform, you know, going into 2019, I am going to make an even more concerted effort to, you know, bring certain things in the beauty community, in the fashion community to light and share my opinion here on my platform, because I feel like I honestly have a duty to do so. And, you know, some folks may feel pressed about that. Like, listen, I just come here for the wig reviews. I'm just coming to see which hair to buy and be in and out. And I totally understand that. And, you know, if that is how you feel, you can particularly just watch, you know, the wig reviews. But if you see in the title, chit chat, talk through, whatever like that, is definitely going to be a video where I'm sharing my thoughts and my opinions about something in our community that is resonating with me at the time. You know, for so long on my channel, I always wanted it to just be about, you know, the makeup, to just be about the hair and nothing else. I didn't want to go too deep into things, but you know, the more I listened to Jackie's video, the more I realized, like, oh, this powder that I'm using, this is from Beauty Bakery. It's their flower powder in yellow. If you ever see the flower powder in yellow available, I would say get two. Because it sells out so fast, but it works so amazing. And I have a ton of different powders that I could potentially use. I have the Sacha Buttercup, I have the Fit Me powder in 2 different shades. I have a ton of different powders, but this is the powder that I literally like go through. And it's the main one that's barely ever available because it's just so bomb. So if you ever see it, I would definitely suggest just grabbing it and grabbing more than one. Now you're gonna pay a coin for it. It's definitely gonna be like $24. So get ready. If you buy 2, you going up to about $50. But I would definitely say it's worth it. I'm not 100%. It's $24. It might not be that expensive. I may be exaggerating. So yeah, you know, so anyway, if that is definitely not something that you're interested in, like I said, you know, stick to the hair reviews, the wig reviews. But I am definitely going to start doing more videos. Like, this is the Morphe in Debutante. It's just a Morphe contour powder, and this is my Blac contour brush. And lastly, I want to go ahead and do my lips. So I'm going to use a Black women-owned lip product today. This one is Sunset, and it is by Pretty Face Cosmetics. Very, very pretty. So let me scroll out a little bit more and just go ahead and show you how I quickly throw my hair up when I am on the go. So yeah, just to finish out colorism and skin bleaching, I 150% disagree with it in every way, shape, and form, and don't even understand how we are still here having this conversation. No, I understand. I understand how we're still having the conversation, because still in so many arenas, in so many areas, still being black is not seen as being beautiful. And the darker you are, the more of those messages you are being bombarded with every single day. So I understand why it's a thing. I totally understand why people will continue to capitalize on it, because there continues to be a market for it. You know, these creams come out, I'm sure Blac Chyna's cream came out, and I'm sure it sold out instantly, because there is a market for it. There is a market of vulnerable people who believe that they are not beautiful unless they are lighter, and it is real, and there is a real market for it. And wherever there is a market for something, there is an opportunity to make money. And you know, if you have no conscience and you have no problem adding to years and years of oppression, then you can go into this marketplace of skin bleaching creams and wreak all the havoc you want and make your money. You know, make your money, sis. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. And until more people become more vocal about not agreeing with it, and at the same time begin to show images of beautiful black women and become advocates for dark-skinned men and women, until there is more of that, then people who do feel marginalized will never feel unmarginalized. So that's why I created this video on my little itty bitty platform over here on my corner of YouTube and Instagram, and wherever this video ends up, I will choose to be an advocate for the people in my community who do feel marginalized. And in this instance, it is for dark-skinned men and women in the black community who feel like their dark skin is somehow making them less beautiful, less attractive, less able to have opportunities that other fair-skinned people have. Until they truly feel and believe that they are beautiful, I will be that voice, and I want to be that voice. And I also, in response to Jackie Aina's video, want to say thank you for making me realize that no matter how small my voice is and no matter how small my platform is, if it only touches one person, it's still making a difference. And so I want to say thank you to Jackie Aina, and I want to say thank you to everybody watching this video who supports my channel and who understands what I'm trying to do here. And yes, so if you have an opinion about this, or you've ever at all been affected by colorism, ever considered skin bleaching, if you have a story about skin bleaching and why you've chosen to do it, why you've chosen not to do it, why you've discouraged someone from doing it, anything that you have to share, this is a safe space. Please share. Any hate, negativity, and you know, just disgusting comments will immediately be deleted. So just make sure that it's respectful and it's an open conversation. It's something that we can talk about and is a constructive comment. If it's just meant to be hateful and disgusting, it will be deleted and you will be blocked. So that being said, I am pretty much done. This is the final look. Sometimes I will do my edges, but today I'm not going to do my edges, only because I have a couple different videos to do, and I'm not going to be wearing my hair like this for long. I'm literally just going to run out and run some errands. I have a bunch of packages to ship out. So thank you to everybody who supported the wig sale. The wig sale was amazing, and with the money that I received from the wig sale, I will be doing more with my own personal line, which is called Glee Made. For everyone who has supported Glee Made, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. If you have not checked out Glee Made, make sure you head over to www.gleemade.com. Check out my synthetic wig line. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.